Well, for 60 years, Fairytale Town has offered children and families a safe place to imagine, play, and learn. And here to tell us more is Fairytale Town Executive Director. We have Kathy Fleming, and also friend of Sac&Co, by the way. Always great to have you here.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell everybody what makes Fairytale Town such an amazing destination for families.
Well, it's magical, as you know. Once you go under Humpty Dumpty's bridge, you are in a magical realm where stories come to life.
I love that, and it's so true. Stories do come to life there.
They do indeed.
It's a hands-on way for kids to experience those stories that we've all grown up with. Like you mentioned Humpty Dumpty, there's Mother Goose.
Right, and yeah, once you walk in, the first thing you see is King Arthur's castle.
Yes.
You look to the left, you see a pirate ship. You look to the right, you see Mary's Little Lambs. And our brand new play set, which is called Anansi's Web, A-N-A-N-S-Y, Anansi. And it's based on the West African folk tales of Anansi the spider, who's a little trickster. And it's got climbing webs, and it was built in mind for older kids as well as younger kids, so that kids up to age 12 would have fun climbing on it.
And I can attest to that because my 5- and 10-year-old both love that, by the way. They go over there and they climb and they hang upside down and just entertain themselves forever. And there's a fantastic bench, by the way, parents, for you to go ahead and just kind of sit down and just let them explore and play. That's the one thing well, not one thing, but it's one of the many things that I actually love about Fairytale Town is, we mentioned before we started conversing that this is a safe place for families to go. And you can let the kids run and play, and you don't have to worry. I think we live in a day and age where, helicopter parenting is just so prevalent because we're so fearful of what's going to happen to our children. But at Fairytale Town, we can sit and you can watch them just run and play and run and play, and then you get up and you go join them, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. And that you said the right word, play, because play is so critical to healthy child development. And it's sort of shoved to the corners of our modern society where everything is, we have very tight schedules and we're measured on everything. Yes. And that free play is just so important to child development.
And something parents need to be reminded about too.
Well, absolutely, because they need to play as well.
Yes, we do. Such a stress reliever and so important to just being mentally healthy. Right? And so let's also talk, though, too, because there's some exciting things happening for Fairytale Town.
All kinds of exciting things happen every day at Fairytale Town, but we have a season jam-packed full of fun activities. So in April, we have our Spring Extravaganza, which is 2 days of Easter egg hunting fun. Peter Rabbit is there for pictures and those sorts of things. We have concerts in the summer. We have our ice cream event in the summer. And I'm not sure I've ever mentioned this on air before, but we opened a few years ago an off-site adventure playground at Maple Neighborhood Center in South Sacramento. And that's a place for older children, ages 6 to 15. It's open after school and on Saturdays. And they have access to real tools and raw materials so they can bring their ideas to life. So they have hammers, nails, saws, screw guns,
so literally
sewing machines, very hands-on. And it's hysterical to see the things that kids come up with.
And Kathy, I know that there's a lot happening. You have an expansion you guys are working on. You have lots of other events coming up. Where can viewers go so they can keep up with everything that Fairytale Town is doing?
They should go to our website, fairytaletown.org. It's got everything they can want to see about Fairytale Town.
I know you guys are very, very busy. A lot happening, and I know Dr. Seuss is supposed to be happening tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll keep an eye on that, though.
We will, because the weather may make us not be able to open our gates.
But just go to the website.
Yes,
go to the website.
It'll
for
be
more
posted
info.
on our website.
Kathy, thank you so much.
Thank you, Melissa.
Everybody, thank you for joining us. We will see you back here on Monday at 9 a.m. as we continue to bring value home. Have a fun and safe and try to stay dry weekend.
Forgot.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.